Hello there, my name is Kendall Grady and welcome to Kendall's Corner Volume 2. I have a previous volume, Volume 1, where I've talked about the basics of upper string playing, and in this volume we're diving into more deeper and complex challenges. I have had a change of scenery lately, which is why many of my videos have been delayed. I am now coming to you from Jeju, South Korea, so I'm very excited to get back into this, and I hope you are too. Today, I'm going to be talking about left-hand pronation. I've spoken before about right-hand pronation in a previous video in Volume 1, and that's that opening and closing of the door, the out and in motion, rotating from the elbow through the forearm. And we have a similar challenge with the left hand. It's something I've seen many of my students struggle with, and something I'm continuously working on myself as a player. Now, there's a difference between that pronation and the out and in motion this way with the left hand wrist. Many teachers describe this out and in motion as a pancake, but many aren't talking about this motion, which is opening or closing of that gap, whether the palm is facing towards you or more towards the instrument, and the nuances that can change. So I'd like to first play for you an excerpt of a piece I'm working on by Gracnia Batsowitz, and I would like you to just see the relationship between my left hand and the fingerboard. I hope that you've noticed that my knuckles are pretty parallel to the fingerboard at all times, but sometimes it's difficult in visual or video equipment to see this relationship. Now I'm going to try to play the excerpt once more, and this time I'm going to be changing the pronation, and I hope that you can notice a difference in the intonation and the general ring of the instrument. You probably noticed that the intonation was pretty inconsistent and had a wah effect. Now this could be confused with vibrato, but I believe that vibrato shouldn't be going out and in this way against the strings. It should be an up and down motion. So what we want to be doing is keeping our pronation the same as we're approaching the strings. And anytime we're doing vibrato or string crossings, allowing that motion to come from a different aspect of our playing or a different element of our left hand. Now, you can also do this with string crossings. Over time, there'll be some nuances changing more with the wrist and less with the forearm or the elbow. But that will come in time, and it's very small and gradual. I'm hardly ever changing this relationship. You can definitely hear this more and feel this more when I'm doing octaves. So I'm going to start in a different excerpt of the same piece, and I will keep my pronation the same. So in that way, I was just doing some string crossings a little bit this way, a little bit with my wrist, but never really changing this relationship. I'm going to try to, or attempt to, play the same excerpt, and I will adjust my pronation, and you may notice how out of tune, especially the octaves, will get. When I'm changing my pronation, my left hand, third and fourth finger, may often fall off the fingerboard and have no real relationship to the instrument to guide themselves, which is why we really want to be keeping our pronation the same between the relationship between our fourth finger and our first finger across all the strings, so our fourth and third fingers really know where they should be placed. I hope that this has helped you think about pronation in your left hand and guiding your practice as you're going forward. It's something that we need to be addressing and aware of as we are practicing our pieces and getting ready for performances. So until next time, keep your hearts light and your chops up. Bye-bye for now.